the biggest smuggling operation the world has ever seen. The hidden world. Every minute, thousands of ships move across the oceans. They carry food, clothes, oil, cars, and sometimes secrets. The world depends on global trade. But hidden inside this system is a dark world that most people never see. A world where silence is worth billions of dollars. A world where one mistake can expose the largest smuggling operation in history. This is not a movie. This is not fiction. This is a real story. The global trade system. More than 90% of global trade moves by sea. Every year, millions of shipping containers travel across the world. Here is the shocking truth. Less than 3% of containers are ever fully inspected. Smugglers know this. They don't use violence. They don't break doors. They hide in plain sight. The ship that looked normal. In 2019, a large cargo ship arrived at the port of Philadelphia. The ship had traveled thousands of kilometers. Its documents were clean. The cargo looked legal. Everything seemed normal. Hush, but one small detail changed everything. The small mistake. A customs officer noticed something strange. The containers were listed as empty, but their weight was too heavy. Just a few extra tons. Most people would ignore it, but this officer didn't. An inspection was ordered. No one knew that this decision would lead to one of the biggest discoveries in history. Opening the containers. When the containers were opened, officers froze. Behind metal walls and fake panels were thousands of tightly packed bricks. Not food, not machines, cocaine. Brick after brick, container after container. By the end of the inspection, the number was unbelievable. Nearly 20 tons of cocaine, worth over $1 billion. Shocking reality. This was not street crime. This was not a small gang. This was a global criminal organization. The shipment connected South American drug producers, international shipping companies, distributors in North America and Europe. This was business on an industrial scale. How the smugglers worked. The smugglers used a method called container infiltration. They placed drugs inside legitimate containers, sometimes replacing seals, sometimes bribing insiders. The ship's crew often knew nothing. That's the genius of the system. No violence, no suspicion, just patience and planning. The investigation expands. After the seizure, investigations exploded across multiple countries. Phones were tracked, bank accounts were frozen, shipping records were analyzed. Dozens of people were arrested. But investigators reached a terrifying conclusion. This shipment was not unique. It was just one piece of a much larger system. The ocean as a weapon. The ocean is the perfect hiding place. It's vast, it's busy, and it's hard to control. Smugglers use cargo ships, fishing vessels, private boats, even submarines. The world's biggest crimes don't happen in dark alleys. They happen on open water. The aftermath. The drugs were destroyed, the network was damaged, but experts agree on one thing. Smuggling never stops. When one route closes, another opens. The system adapts. Final message. The world you see is only half the story. Behind every container, behind every ship, there could be secrets worth billions. The biggest crimes in history are not loud. They are silent. And somewhere right now, another ship is crossing the ocean. Outro. If this story shocked you, subscribe for more real stories that sound like movies, because the next story might already be on its way.